guys, and welcome back to a shorter little episode of Federico Talks Watches. I hope everybody had great holidays and a great Christmas, or Hanukkah as well. Regularly scheduled programming will come back after January 2nd. But I bought myself a new watch, and I figured I wanted to share it with you guys and get everybody's opinion. But of course, before we get started, go take a look at delraywatch.com. Got a bunch of new watches in, a Tudor Black Bay Black, a Romain Jerome Titanic DNA, a little bit of a weird one, but super interesting, as well as a bunch of watches that are still heavily discounted for the holidays in the hot deal section. All that and more at delraywatch.com. You may have noticed I didn't do a wristwatch check. That's because I'm wearing what I bought. It's a weird little purchase for me for a few reasons, but I'm going to explain it. So what is it? It is a Ming 17.01 limited edition with the blue dial. It's currently the smallest watch in my collection at 38 millimeters. And you know what? It does wear a tad small for me, but I think in more formal attire, it'll look great. Even though I'm wearing it today in a polo, it's still a honeymoon period. So what is this brand? Well, it's a brand that I brought up in a few videos, and it is my favorite micro brand. See guys, I'm not a micro brand hater. It is a brand started by the famous photographer Ming, who's also a watch enthusiast. This was released in August 2017, and only 150 were made in blue. This is the blue dial, and 150 were made in black. And they sold out almost immediately. In fact, I paid a good price for this, but I paid well above retail for a used watch. So, what is it that I love? Well, you know what? I just love the way it looks. It's made out of grade 5 titanium, which is one of the few titaniums you can high polish. It's got the interesting kind of reverse teardrop lugs. It's got that guilloche dial, which adds depth in that reflective blue. And it has the FP Journe style hands. Not to mention, it's also manually wound, which is extra quirky. To me, this was a purely aesthetic purchase. Because, as I said, it's a micro brand, nothing terribly special or exotic about it. It houses a Sellita SW210, which is a manually wound movement. It's made out of titanium. And I guess high-polished titanium is exotic. It's just the way it was put together. The choice of hands, the high polish of the case, the dial, the case lugs, the curved strap. I thought it was just a really beautiful timepiece. Not to mention, I kind of love what the brand stands for. They are fully an open book. You know, they say their watch does fit the Swiss-made qualification, but they got a lot of their parts wherever the best suppliers were. So it is not entirely Swiss-made. In fact, it is not labeled as such. Also, the fact that it's limited to 150 pieces made it very hard to get, and actually these are trading well above retail. Ming has kind of exploded. Now they make a GMT version, and they make a watch at a different price point, you know, about $8,000 with an exclusive caliber as well. So all this started as a passion project from a photographer who loved watches and wanted to design his own watch, and it quickly turned into a business. What can I say? Listen, I know it's weird, but it goes to show I'm not a micro brand hater. I like anything that catches my eye. And while maybe not the most horologically significant with that Sellita SW210, it is very, very interesting. And more importantly, it is a watch that brings a smile to my face. Not to mention, I like that it's pretty rare because I won't see them in the wild. But guys, I just wanted to share with you what I got myself for Christmas. It is the Ming 1701 in blue. Anyway, guys, I hope you all had wonderful holidays and you got some cool horological gifts. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys snagged. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.